Welcome in, everyone. I'm Renee, the visionary here at the Phoenix Uprising. The universe engages with each of us in a multitude of ways, and it's no coincidence that this particular reading has crossed your path at this pivotal point in your journey. In this video, I will share with you insights that Source has provided to me for your encouragement, your support, and your highest good. It is my intention to help others like yourself unlock, strengthen, and use the innate spiritual gifts residing within each of you. Throughout this video, you will see intuitively selected images that I've chosen meant to reflect the current energy and help you tap into your own intuition. This is a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest for others. We each see through our own perspective lens based on our personal level of growth, our current situation, as well as our own past experiences. I am simply a vessel that's willing to pass on messages from Source and to offer wisdom that I have collected along my journey, which may be helpful to some of you. Please note that I am not a medical professional, and these readings are meant solely for your enjoyment. I'm going to start the reading by clearing the space of any residual energy. You will hear a series of 3 chimes starting now. Next, I'm going to light my candle of intention, and if you have a candle close by, you can go ahead and light yours and set your focus for the reading. If you have any specific questions for Source, I encourage you to ask those questions now. Let's begin. You're in hermit mode. I don't know if the universe set you aside or if it was a voluntary seclusion to heal yourself. Either way, you've been in hermit mode for a while. You've been doing a lot of healing, a lot. Page of Wands, that's definitely fire, creativity, new, innovative expressions, original ideas. Dream big. Yeah, I feel like don't call it a dream, call it a plan. Yeah, so you're actually planning. Not only are you dreaming big, but you're planning for this dream. You're taking action on this dream. Starting a business. Money on the way. And this money is specifically for you to invest in this plan, this dream that you have. Icing on the cake. Yeah, you're gonna be given more than you expect, for sure. Maybe you're starting a bakery. Abundance, exceedingly, yeah, exceedingly. I'm hearing houseplants for a healing environment. Maybe there are some of you who are listening who are surrounded by houseplants right now. And if you're not, you might want to check into houseplants. I feel like they definitely help heal the environment that you're living in. You should check that out. If any of you have houseplants and you know of good plants to keep in your house, put them in the comments for others. Be prepared. Yeah, I feel like you're making preparations. At least a group of you. There's a group of you who are making preparations for this big dream, starting this business. This big plan that you have. If you're not making preparations, you need to start doing some research. Because when this money starts coming in for you to invest, don't get caught sort of with your pants down if you haven't done the research on how to get this business started. You know what I'm saying? You have to do some research. What things do you need to put in place before this money ever gets to you? You need to become a good steward of money through planning and preparation. if you can't manage something small, how will you manage a big business or a business, period? I'm getting a time frame of a breakthrough for this first quarter. As I'm filming, it's first quarter between January and March. I feel like there's a group of you where it will be this first quarter, depending on when you hear this, of course. For another group of you, it will be the first quarter next year, 2026. Goat and the barn owl. Goats are independent, sure-footed animals. They're used to clear overgrown land, particularly on difficult terrain. Not only do they eat the weeds and the brush, they also eat the seeds. So there's less weeds next growing season. Maybe there's something with that. Maybe with this hermit energy, that's what you've been doing, clearing out weeds, which will make it harder for weeds to grow next year because, right, you're not allowing those seeds to take root. That would cause all this overgrowth of weeds. Barn owls are sort of unique to the owl world. They actually look different than most owls. They have a heart-shaped face, smaller eyes, I believe. Short tails. I think those are the owls that screech rather than hoot. They're just an all-around different kind of bird. Maybe so are you. You're an all-around different kind of bird. Also, they have specialized wings that allow them to move in complete silence. Complete silence. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're moving in complete silence here. There's probably a lot of people wondering, like you just dropped off, right? Like, where is this person? I haven't heard anything about them. You've been healing. You've been planning for this big dream that you have, these plans that you have. You've been doing a lot of inner work. The thing is, when you step out into the world, these people won't recognize you. You're going to look different. You're going to talk different. You're going to act different. You're going to move different. When these people see you, they're not going to recognize you. Somebody here's been replaying the past. A past liar. Unexpected phone call. I mean, that's not a surprise, right? When we're getting ready, listen, when we start to level up, we can get that test, right? Somebody from our past that once had some kind of hold on us. A lot of times we have a test right before we're leveling up. Because the universe just wants to see, are you really ready? Are you willing to let those things go, person, place, things, in order for you to move on to this next part of your path? I feel like you're not going to have any problem. Even if this person who's replaying the past, you've moved on from this person. Now, I don't think they think this, but you've been in isolation for quite some time, years, maybe years. This person wouldn't know you, even if they could talk to you on the phone, which I don't think you're going to entertain. If you do, you're not going to sound the same to them. Whatever power they think they still have over you, they don't. They definitely don't. And I feel like at some point when you step out into the world, it's like you're going to make this grand reappearance, right? You may not think so, but that's the way it's going to appear to other people who haven't seen you in a while. When you make this sort of grand appearance out back into the world, this liar right here, this person replaying the past, they're going to see you while you're out. You're not going to see them. You're not going to see them. But the universe is making damn sure that they're going to see you. That's for some of you right there. You're not going to see this person. You're not even going to realize that they're in the room with you. You might be out at some sort of function, right? And they just happen to be at the same place. You won't see them, but the universe is going to make absolute sure that they see you living your best life, looking your best. Why does the universe do that? Well, to trigger a growth in someone else. To trigger growth in someone else. And you're not going to be aware of it. At least not at the time. I'm telling you sort of now, but when it happens, you won't be any the wiser of it. It's going to be like a gut punch to this other person, though. Whatever transpired between the two of you, they did not imagine that you would recover from it. At least not to the degree that you're going to, and you have. Some of you already have. Some of you, it will be that first quarter this year, right? Like this time frame right now. But for others, it's going to be, like next year, first quarter. With this goat, there's Capricorn energy. I think we're still in Capricorn season right now, actually, when this is being filmed. Maybe you have Capricorn strong in your chart. Maybe this other person, this liar, is the Capricorn. You're moving in silence. You're in this hermit mode because these plans that you have with this Page of Wands, this is super creative and original ideas. That's this barn owl energy, right? You're moving in silence with these plans because, I think that these are not just any old plans. I feel like whatever plans you're making, it's like very innovative ideas. That's another reason that you're moving in silence. I keep seeing dandelions. Dandelions are full of antioxidants, fiber, vitamins, minerals. A good effect on blood sugar, if I'm not mistaken. I would just caution, if you're going to forage for dandelions, make sure that, one, you're not getting them off the side of the road, and two, wherever you're picking those from, be mindful of pesticides with that. There's a lot of supplements online of dandelion. Am I telling you to run out and buy dandelion supplements? No. But I think that they could be some benefit. Confirmation for somebody. For some of you, I feel like you actually have goats. Dandelions are like a treat that you give them. You actually own goats. Overall, this is a good reading, guys. You've done a lot of work. You have been put in hermit mode, Page of Wands mode, fire. Your creativity is literally on fire. You've done so much work, and you may get this phone call, and it sort of will take you aback a little bit because you won't expect it to come in. I feel like whoever this person is, this liar here, the one replaying the past, you haven't heard from them in quite some time. You're not going to entertain this person. Not even. They're so far off your radar now, it's crazy. They're not even in your same sphere, you know what I'm saying? There was a time where you may have aligned with this person energetically, but I can tell you it's not now. They're still who they were, let's put it that way. They're still in the same energy that they were in. You are not at all. Your vibration, you're vibrating much higher. And I'm not putting down this person. I'm just saying you're not compatible anymore. You're not on the same wavelength anymore. And you will know this immediately. You already know this. But especially if you talk to this person, you don't even have conversations that this person participates in, right? You literally sound different. Maybe even your voice actually sounds different. You're so different that your voice doesn't even sound the same to this person. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe when your vibration raises, your voice does change. Maybe that's something for someone out there. That's wild. Basically, the rundown: the universe is going to give you and this person an opportunity to connect. They are going to see, and you are going to see, that there's a reason this is not a thing anymore, right? You're dreaming big. You have big, big dreams, and you're moving on these dreams. It's not just something that it's in your head. You have, Capricorn is earth energy, especially. You've brought this into the 3D, right? If it hasn't, it will be soon, because this money is on the way to invest in whatever this is. The universe sees your effort, and you're being rewarded for that effort. The universe is investing in you because you invested in you. The only thing that I would just say is keep making preparations. A lot of us pray for vast amounts of wealth. Well, let's say $10 or $20 million was dropped in your lap. Would you know how to be wealthy? Have you done any kind of research whatsoever on what it takes to be wealthy, to remain wealthy? Do you know of any estate planners, any financial planners, CPAs? Have you looked any of that stuff up? A lot of us say we want that kind of vast wealth, but we would be overwhelmed if it actually happened. In order to attract that sort of wealth, you have to walk in such a way that you're already that wealthy. You have to be aligned energetically. When you get energetically aligned with something, it comes to you easily, whether it's money, love, whatever it is. If you're wanting to manifest something, the quickest way to do that, how would I think, look, act, speak if those things were already true in my life? The more you work on you, the more the universe will facilitate that. The more you work on this dream, the more the universe is going to line things up for you to have it. And exceedingly so. It's going to exceed what you think is going to happen. Stay on this path of the hermit, and you may be thinking, gosh, I've been in seclusion for so long, I don't think I'll know how to act. That's okay. You know why? Because when you do step out, people are going to be looking to you, because you're going to be standing out so brightly, literally like a shining star. You're going to be so bright when you step out. You won't have to worry about fitting in. You're not going to. And that's okay, because other people will be looking to you to see how to act. Because they will see this huge transformation that has taken place, and they're going to want to know how you're walking, how you're talking, what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about fitting in, babe. Trust me. No, you don't have to worry about that at all. The universe is saying yes to all this. The universe has seen all the effort. So do that planning. Do that planning. But also take action. Take action on those plans. Especially when this money comes in. Invest it wisely. As always, I pray for your abundance in all good things, and encourage you to take the next step of your journey with confidence and a renewed sense of hope. I like to leave you with a food for thought quote of the day. The universe is always conspiring to help us, if only we trust its wisdom. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Only up from here, and together we rise.